Real quick, 7:56. Tomo, I was watching y'all to Cowboys panel. You, Reese, Worm, and Cardo.
Oh, the
And I
members
like
only
what
one.
Worm. Huh?
The members only one.
Yeah, I was watching it like 2 days ago. I think I recorded. I should have put it. I thought I ain't put it in the chat. No, I didn't.
No.
Worm said something because that was right after Jerry Jones said I'm all in, and y'all ain't do nothing. So y'all called a emergency meeting, and Worm said, "Man, when Jerry said all in, this is what I think he's mean. I'm running the show now. I'm all in, and if I don't want to pay nobody, I ain't paying them. And so far, that's what it's looking like. That Jerry took over the ranks. Like Steven is no longer in charge. Jerry Jones is a head man right now. So I kind of like what Jerry's doing. This could be a little small topic for us because it'll be like 3 minutes. I kind of you want to say something about it, but I
You
don't
know
mind
I do.
what I,
You know
I
I
don't.
do.
And these are my last words. These are my last words. Shout out to the whole network. Shout out to everybody in the R2O family. I really appreciate y'all. Shout out to my daughter. Shout out to Dave and you, Tomo, and everybody who's doing the panel. Tomorrow we doing the NFC South. We're gonna continue the NFC South.
Thursday.
Well, Thursday. We all tomorrow. Tomo like you gonna be about yourself. All right. So my whole thing is this. I'm actually kind of like leaning towards Jerry, Tomo. Like I'm not leaning towards Jerry. Let me not say that. I understand it.
Okay.
Now I think Kev is in the chat, and this was my response. This could make it's kind of like what I said about Jalen Brunson. Man, he's taking a big risk. He is saying, like, you know what? I'm gonna take less money now and try to get to the finals. And if I get to the finals in Madison Square Garden, man, I'm gonna sign a max deal anyway, and my off the court stuff is gonna go through the roof. But it's a big risk because you might not get there. You might get hurt. Jerry Jones, same thing. I'm not paying these dudes. I'm not. They're gonna CD gonna have to sit out, or we're gonna roll what we got. And then they all want to be in Dallas anyway because you get their attention. Like that gonna play for the daggone who are the options? If he gonna play for the daggone Seahawks, nobody don't care about that Prescott no more.
I mean, if
But
you Dak, you probably want to be that. I mean, I'm just saying at the
but
rate in which the media be hating on you, bro. But if
man,
you like
the
it,
Cowboys love that. I'm telling you, they
I
love
ain't gonna
me.
lie. I think they do too, though. I ain't gonna hold you.
When no, when they lose, they don't like it. But when they win, man, they be shushing through every. Come on now,
Talk
because
about it.
Cowboys get love when they win. So they want to be here. Jerry knows that. So CD, I got your bread, but I saw what you did in the playoffs against Green Bay. It ain't all on Dak. You dropped a few passes. All right, Dak, we cool. You get it. You ain't complaining. You hear? You understand. All right. And then Micah, don't worry, Micah. We got you next year. Micah going. Micah getting paid. I'm sorry. Ain't going nowhere. So I kind
Mm.
of, because at the end of the day, if y'all do better, because they playing with pressure now. If y'all play better this year and get to the second round, let's say y'all lose, but y'all fall hard. Everybody look good. Nobody, you can't look at that game and say Dak was terrible or CD was terrible. Then Jerry's gonna pay y'all. He's gonna pay all of them. So we'll see.
Show today is all about we them boys.
So, Joe, I knew you was gonna do that, and I was trying to save some of this for the Cowboys panel, but I mean that might be a few weeks from now. So I'm gonna go with you on this. I heard Jerry Jones come out and he literally said he didn't say exactly what you said, but he alluded to it. He was like, "When I said go all in, what I mean was I'm putting all my chips in the table for this year, and we're gonna see how it plays out. Now, do I want to win the Super Bowl? Yes. But basically, what I took from Jerry saying in that, and I'm gonna find a clip for you. I took from him saying everything you said, and I said, you know what? I'm with you. I'm tired of doing the same old thing. We had the roster last year where he technically added the pieces that we needed. Remember, you said this is what is it? I think you told Worm that this was Jerry going all in, or you saying this is him doing the
Stephon
big.
Gilmore.
You got Gilmore and Brandon Cooks, and Worm was like, "No, he not. This is not that. If he wanted to do that, he go get B Hop." In Jerry's mind, that's what it was. He said, "All right, I gave you a ex Super Bowl winning cornerback, defensive player of the year." And Joe, that's what I meant by in the chat when I said I can see you were right about Trayvon giving up all them yards. I thought Stephon gave up some more, but you were right about that. One of the sources said they both one gave up like 800 and one was like 5. I was like, that's close. Then I went to my another source, like, sheesh, 1,300. That's a lot of yards. So anyway, back to what I was saying. To lose to the Green Bay Packers the way you did and know that everybody wants to get paid coming off of a game like that, if I'm the owner of the team and everything that you've been saying about how Jerry Jones is like, I give y'all everything you need. You lose like that and you want me to pay you? Nah. I even got to look at it like if somebody, like you go out to eat, it's like, bro, you bring this half-cooked steak and you supposed to be a world-class chef and you want me to pay for this? Nah, go back in there and make another steak like I know you can make a steak. Now, if you come out here and the kitchen catch on fire, then I still will pay you, but you made a steak while the kitchen was on fire. Like, I got to pay you for that type of talent. You come out here and do this again? Nah. But one thing I have seen in camp is that they get new looks in practice. So the defense is looking like they actually going to make some step-ups. That's why he went out and got Zimmer. Zimmer makes some changes on the defensive end, and the Cowboys lose by 3 points to a better team in the playoffs. I could see him bringing everybody back. The Cowboys go out there and play like how they did against Green Bay. Be ready, fans. We're in for a rebuild, and I wouldn't be mad at it. So I agree with you, Joe. I'm leaning more towards what they was doing too. I ain't mad at him.
I think Dak getting paid, and y'all can always drive. You know, receivers come every year. Y'all can always get another receiver if the city decides to leave. Keep Micah, and I don't know, man. That's not my worry. So
you gotta. If you Jerry, you gotta keep one of the two players because Micah looking at this. You gotta keep at least one of them.
Oh, he gonna keep Micah. Micah ain't going nowhere. Generational talent.
It ain't about if he let Micah become a free agent, it ain't about
he better not. This ain't Mike got another year, right? Or this is last year too?
Next year.
Okay, yeah. Micah getting paid next year. I have no doubts in my mind that if y'all let Micah go play in his last season, CD, although he's really good, Tomo, but receiver lineup changes every year. Who the best? Man, the pass rusher is like a quarterback on defense. That's how valuable they are. When you got a really good pass rusher, you got to keep that dude.
And when you got a good pass rusher, and in the way I've been seeing them actually use him in this training camp, if they use him the way they've been using him in this training camp, you might have to pay Mike in the middle of the season.
Do what you gotta do.
You might have to.
The sooner the better anyway.
You might have to.
Man, you better look out who up next because you want to get Mike in before that.
Yeah, I mean, I would miss CD, but if he holds out the entire, he can't. I mean, technically, he can't hold out the entirety of the season, but technically, he can because he's still on his rookie deal, and whatever penalties he pay, they can have an option to waive it if they sign him. But if they don't do the option and they let him go, Cowboys not the best at drafting receivers, but then you would just have to pay the money to go get one.
There's a lot of receivers though that come out every year.
Yeah,
it is. Why this year it's gonna be like 3 rookies that we're gonna be like, oh my gosh! Like,
I mean, but this draft was the one. Now, if they would have went and got Keon Coleman, and then CD thought about holding out, I'd have been like, I don't know, CD, there might get a little ugly for you because he got personality and he in Dallas. I don't know, bro. Like that's right up Jerry alley.
I think Jerry know what he's doing though. I think he know what he's doing. You know, so we gonna see because is CD gonna pull an Emmitt Smith? After 4 games, he'd be like, no, man. Like,
well, that wasn't Emmitt. That was the team. Because you got to think the Cowboys was losing.
They lost those. Emmitt felt bad. And he was like, I thought that's what happened.
Nah. So the team lost. Who was the pass rusher? What's my man that came from?
I think they were losing.
They lost 2 games. What is his name from the 49ers? The pass rusher. Man, I can't think of his name. But after they lost one of them, I think they lost to the Giants.
Mm-hmm.
They went back to the locker room. They said he threw his helmet into the wall and said, "Hey Jerry, if you don't go get Emmitt now, I'm walking out."
Oh, so okay, that's what you
remember. Like, nah, bro, we building something here. Go pay that man. Emmitt was like, "I ain't coming back." He pulled the my man from the Chris Jones. He pulled the Chris Jones. I ain't coming back to you.
Press box.
Yeah, he said, "Y'all gonna have to show me."
Chris Jones funny. He said in the press box.
Emmitt ain't feel bad.